outrageously fast gold farm is what we're talking about in this video, but this, to be quite clear, is not what I'd recommend if you're leveling phantom jobs to max level. This is an incredibly hyper-specific composition with the explicit goal of getting as much gold as fast as possible, and if you're leveling, I'd still recommend my guide to get gold and level that I put out earlier today. In fact, I leveled actually everything to 12 using that method at the top. I'll put footage even there. I literally leveled my last few jobs doing this. Definitely recommend it. I'm not a hypocrite. Literally the footage is going to be somewhere in this video. You can see that I did that. So don't think I'm a hypocrite. That's literally what I did. And hence why I'm recommending it to people. I practice what I preach. So please, no calling me an elitist in the comments, because I can already see people saying that. Because no, if you're wanting to bring some random DPS job into this kind of group and some random phantom job to go alongside it like friggin' ranger or something, you are on a completely different objective and goal, and with peace and love, you are not welcome in this kind of group. But this is the absolute fastest gold method bar none, and there's a reason why you see me doing it at 12 and not earlier. So before I get into the hyper-specific comp, I don't want to see that bitch in the comments, guys, because I already can feel it. Oh, this is elitist. What do you mean you only take tanks? Well, that's the strat, guys. For the exact strategy itself, because unfortunately I need to put that kind of disclaimer, people are going to bitch in the comments being like, oh my god, why do you have that kind of disclaimer, bitch? Do you have any idea how many people are going to tell me to off myself? Because I literally am putting this video out. Anyhow, the strategy is that you want at least 6 tanks. You can go for 7 tanks and have a Sage solo heal, but I find that 6 tanks works well, ideally Warrior. Why Warrior is because Holmgang and their immunity has the shortest cooldown, but any tank is passable. But I would say that the cooldowns, there will be downtime, and you really do want to minimize downtime. So if you can lock your party finder to be 6 warriors, that is ideal. Well, 7, as long as your Sage is incredibly confident solo healing it. But in my experience, 2 healers does make it significantly smoother, because if, say, the tank goes down or the tank loses aggro as you're spamming Eucrasian Diagnosis on the tank, I guess spoilers on what the healer does, you're the first person to fall as the Sage, and that makes recovery and just continuing the pull significantly harder, and so it's nice to have Astro as a backup. So 6 warriors, 1 Sage, and then 1 Astro. Why not White Mage? Is because, respectfully, White Mage just doesn't have the mit. Yes, they have Aqua Veil, blah blah blah, but reality is Sage and Astro are so much better together, specifically Astro here, because they can apply neutral sect barriers over and over and over again. They have Collective Unconscious for free extra 10% mit. They have all the extra cards, and this is why in my video comparing White Mage and Astro like 4 months ago, I said White Mage doesn't have a fucking candle in this department compared to Astro, because it really just doesn't. And so I would not take White Mage in this at through any stretch of the imagination, nor would I take Scholar, because simply it cannot keep up. You really need a Sage, and I would advise having an Astro. As for the location, it's going to be in the bottom left hand side of the map. This is literally going to be at the very top of that structure. You can see exactly what mobs I'm killing in the footage. You can see how quickly they're going and being blasted. And this is where people are going to bring up the elitist stuff again. Like, I really hate making this video because I know that people are literally going to say that. I'm going to hear about it for literally fucking at least 2 weeks. Phantom jobs, they all need to be Cannoneer. If you're not on, well, Oracle is passable. Oracle has some advantages to it, but reality is your Doom is fucking useless, and you're gonna really rely on Starfall, and then you do have that immunity that you could give to someone, but reality is you really do want to keep them all Cannoneer. I don't know why we would ever really want to get away from that. It's just mindless, it's easy, it's AoE spam. You get 1 shot up every 30 seconds, which is super nice because that goes with the general cadence of it. And so reality is that. As for the strategy, it is really simple. You number all the tanks, and then they go in the order. This is why having specifically warriors is nice, is because you don't have people being like, oh, my cooldown's up, oh, my cooldown's not up, oh, I need it to be the next number. It really just keeps it nice and streamlined, and especially when you're gold farming for like a few hours in a row, you really just want to keep it simple. Like the KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid, absolutely applies. Like, I don't even think I'm that smart of a person, but I am stubborn as hell. That's the one thing I will say. And so just keeping it simple and just pushing through is perfect to me. But when it is your turn as a tank, you just run and yes, pop your cooldowns. You will literally just get smashed into the dirt, even if the barrier healer is trying. But you pop your cooldowns, you go and pull a bunch of mobs, not the entire damn circle, please, because you will not make it. Like, you pull a reasonable amount of mobs, then you home gang, you clump them up, we cannoneer them down, and then the next tank immediately goes. And the Sage all the while is spamming Eucrasian Diagnosis. The Astros hopefully popping their mitts too. Oh yeah, and as Sage, like, you have free mitts like Pandaemonium. Krasis is a good heal amp that's free. Another heal amp is their Seraphism equivalent. Name is escaping me, but you probably know what I mean. Just use your buttons, and the Astros should be using their buttons too, and that should cocoon the tank because they are taking incredibly massive damage here. In terms of like specifically how effective this gold method is, it's mined off so you can do it for long periods of time super easy. Like, even if you look at my own inventory, like, I have upgraded my healer set, I have upgraded my caster set, and I have a whole bunch of the gold items in my inventory. Like, I have obviously unlocked the jobs. Like, this is trivial. This is so easy. Getting gold, it is just a ton of it. And for the record, I slept incredibly well today. Like, for those who don't know, I literally am on azithromycin right now, an antibiotic literally for my lungs because I've had pneumonia for a while, and basically my supposed grind that I've been no-lifing, bro, I have literally been in bed way more than usual. Like, I've been forced to get like a good, like, unfortunately 9 to 10 or more hours of sleep a day. So don't think that I'm some superhuman no-lifing this. Like, girl, I have been in bed struggling. So that's how effective this method is. Just take it from me, look at my inventory and the footage, and by the time you watch this video, it'll be way more hours. Like, it takes me way too long to edit a video, especially when I'm this sick. So this is crazy. But anyhow, I hit 12 earlier today, but I'm pushing this video out instead because I think that this will be to most service to the community, because this is actually the most effective gold method. This is what I've been doing now for many hours. Very effective, not a hypocrite, actually practicing what I preach, and I am very impressed with this method. But let me know what you guys actually think in the comment section. And yeah, unfortunately, I know that a lot of people are going to call me an elitist for this, which absolutely fucking sucks. But if you're going and your objective is gold farming, yeah, you're going to require specific base jobs. Yeah, you're going to require specific phantom jobs. Like, I have that other guide, which I personally use to level up, like, a bunch of my phantom jobs. But you don't go into a cannoneer warrior specific party with ranger on fucking summoner and expect to not be considered an asshole. Like, your objective is totally different. Like, don't join that kind of group. Like, no, totally different goals. That doesn't make me an elitist. I just would wonder why you would want to impose yourself on a group like that. But I digress. I am way too sick for this crap. Sorry. Unironically, being on the antibiotic, my chest is hurting so much more than before, and I'm struggling so much more. So, apologies. Video is rough, but I think this will help. Happy gold farming.